Welcome to the Coaches Show on Sportsnet, USA.net, 90.1 FM, KBPK, in conjunction with Fullerton College TV. I got one of my favorite coaches here, and the reason I've got him, Tom, you played against Orange Coast College. You had that game in your hands, the destiny was there, and then all of a sudden, the Magic Fairy showed up, and the game went away. So what happened?
I think we actually got comfortable playing, and we were successful not going fast. They turned up the level, and we stayed the same, and they ended up out physicaling us and being faster than we were at the end of the game.
I talked to a couple coaches. I talked to Timmy Burns and everything else too. Your team did what they had to do to stay in the game, but you had 5 other people out there that sort of affected the outcome of the game. Do you guys just let that go, or it's been almost 2 weeks in a row? How does it affect your coaching here this week?
Well, again, we can't ever say because there was plenty of opportunities for us to make plays too, and take those other 5 guys out of the way. Sorry, watch out.
That's okay.
The watch out Tom is going to get me on that one. But then when you come back, we missed an interception. We didn't recover 2 fumbles, and those are on us. But hey, they get graded too. The officials, we send film off to the controller and do all the things that we need to do. But in the end, those are the opportunities that we need to make.
Now you look as the schedule goes on, Golden West and Riverside. I mean, really, the chips are stacked against the team. You got to run the boat. How do you convince everybody one game at a time?
Well, this is what we've told them, and this is the God's honest truth, is we've seen every team on film but Palomar. And we are better athletically than every single one of them. It's just if our kids will go and buy in, then we will be fine. If they don't buy in, we'll be a 500 team, and we'll be home for Thanksgiving.
Well, let's hope you're not home for Thanksgiving. Tom Deep, thank you.
I appreciate it. Always a pleasure.
Best coach on the Fullerton College staff, my buddy Tom Deep. Go Hornets. Once a Hornet, always a Hornet. Thanks, Tom.
Coach, 11-1 when coming off of losses in the past 8 years. What allows you guys to turn the page so quickly?
You know, as a coach, anytime you lose a football game, you're going to go look at the small details that you've done wrong, right, whatever, and make those corrections, and that's what we've tended to do over the years.
Now, I've noticed that your guys, they put a lot of effort into it. How do you guys coach that?
You know, we're going to work hard, and we're going to make the kids work hard, and they're going to do it the way we want it done to be successful, and if they don't, then they won't be playing.
How difficult is it to make up a game plan for an opposing team?
It's not difficult. We just need to do what we do good and go establish what we want to get done, and we'll be fine.
What style of football do you play?
We need to be a more physical football team. I didn't think we got physical enough last week, and hopefully we will.
And what can we look forward to against Golden West?
You're going to see a team hit them in the mouth a little bit more and probably hit some big plays.
Well, thank you, sir. Good luck on Saturday. I was with head coach Tim Burns of the Fullerton College Hornets.
The first game we played very slow. We played like we hadn't played college football before, and then second, third game we played fast and we showed what we can do. And then last week kind of worried me a little bit because we had glimpses, and then we slowed down again. That's when we got hit with those big plays. So it's inconsistency right now.
Brian, what do you do with inconsistencies? Because really this defense has looked great. Then it's looked, let's be honest, poor to say the least. You as a coordinator have to try and build a defense around it during a game. What do you do when it has nothing but holes in it at certain times of the game?
It's just have them play fast. You know, that's the biggest point is when we play fast, we make up for our deficiencies. And, you know, just have them play hard. That's the biggest thing we're having to do is the mistakes will make up if you're playing hard.
I'm going to ask what I asked Tom Deep because your defense did what you asked them to do against Orange Coast College. They got the turnovers. They got the stops. Mentally, how much does that weigh on young people when they do what their coach says to do? And the other 5 people on the field, and we know who I'm talking about, take it away from them. What does it do to them mentally?
It's just part of the game. You just got to keep playing and playing. Whether it's the other team, whether it's the refs, you know, it's just you can't take it for granted. Whenever you got to play what's called.
Now, I was noticing on Saturday that you would bluff a linebacker in for the blitz and then pull him back as they came to the line of scrimmage. Is that disguising the coverage, or?
We're disguising. They were looking at us when we were stepping up. They were checking their calls and changing their offense, so we were checking our defense with them. You know, we had a blitz called, and then they would change their stuff, so I would change back to zone and kind of mess around. It's just playing chess with the other coach.
How much do you have to adapt according to what the opposing offense is trying to do?
You can watch a lot of film and break down a lot of stuff, but in the game you got to adjust and see. Last week they played all 21 personnel and tight end stuff. They showed us all 20 personnel again. So last 2 years they've shown us 20 personnel and then they switched to 21. Probably they're scared of our blitz stuff, so they get an extra blocker in there. So it's just adjusting.
Coach Deep says Fullerton College has more talent than any other team in the OEC. True or false?
It'd be true. It wouldn't be the OEC though; it would be SCFA. But it's true. We have a lot of talent here. That's what's disappointing is the way we wasted at least 2 games. You know, and we've lost to the 2 worst teams we played. That's the most disappointing thing.
How difficult is it to have these guys come in here as freshmen and have them mature into college football players towards the end of the season?
That's the whole goal is get them here when they're babies and baby steps, and make them full players by the time the season's over, and then hopefully the ones that move on. The ones that come back know how to play the game, and we can move on from there.
And noticing that your defensive backs, they're very physical. Is that their style of play, or is that the defensive mindset?
It's our defensive mindset. We're aggressive. We're old school. I lead an old school mentality. I'm about the hitting and those new rules, all that new soft rule stuff. I'm not agreeing with it. They get a penalty playing hard and hitting hard. I'm fine with it.
And being an old school coach, I've seen you during wins stand there and breathe and breathe. I've seen during losses. So far this season for you as a coach, positive, negative, or neutral?
It's positive. I've seen glimpses. The good part is I know we have talent. I can look at this team and go, oh, we're dead. We're never going to win a game, but we have talent. We have talent to win this. It's just putting it all together. It's making every person, coaches, players, everybody commit to one goal, and that's winning. No other thing has to happen. And if we commit to winning, then we're going to go as far as we want to go.
Well, I think they're going to win the SFCA, not the OEC, which I made a mistake on. Only he can tell me I make mistakes besides Tom Deep. Brian, I wish you the best. You're one of the finer defensive coordinators around here, and I like you as a friend. I think it's great, Coach. Be out there this week against Golden West, because if this man has anything to do about it, Fullerton's going to beat Golden West by at least 14.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
We were with defensive coordinator Brian Crooks. So I'm here now with Dea Bauman, linebacker for the Fullerton College Hornets. Dea, what got you into football?
Friends of mine back home, and yeah, they just told me that I should try it, and I went there and then I liked it. So.
What's your favorite part of being a linebacker?
I don't know. I came out here as a quarterback and did not get a lot of playing time, and so I just switched to linebacker. And it's fast and you can hit people, so that's fun.
What does it feel like to hit someone?
I don't know. It's a good feeling to hit somebody. I don't know how to explain it.
How different is a quarterback from a linebacker?
It's not as mental. You don't have to think about as much, but linebacker's just more running around and being faster instead of just being fast in your mind and throwing the ball.
Now, you're from Switzerland, so how different is Switzerland from Southern California?
It's a lot less people and a lot less parking lots and streets everywhere, and yeah, I don't know, it's totally different. Can't compare it. We got mountains all around, and here it's beaches and stuff, so yeah.
Are you liking that beach climate?
Yeah, I like it. The weather being hot all the time, I still like it, but I would like to have some changes in it because I'm not used to have the same weather all the time.
Do you miss that white Christmas?
I'm not sure yet since I haven't been here for Christmas, but okay. I've been gone for holidays over Christmas, so I'm used to it.
Well, thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
I've been here with Dea Bauman, linebacker for the Fullerton College Hornets.
Mark Pavlovich for the Coaches Show on 90.1 FM KBPK, SportsNetUSA.net in conjunction with Fullerton College TV.
Auf Wiedersehen.